All right, so a very big welcome once again to this particular platform. John Dumelo, he contested for Ayawaso West Wuogon as a member of parliament for that particular constituency. But what we saw was him losing to the late wife of a chairman, Ejako, by a friend, Madam Lydia Hassan. She won hands down. But this is what really happened. The margin was so close. In fact, the difference in vote was even less than 2,000. And for a newcomer like John Dumelo, it was positive. Say indeed, Dumelo was a reckon or a force to reckon with. So Dumelo, after that devastating loss, or the Betuja said he wouldn't be contesting. Some of us thought that way, and he was looking into other avenues like his farming. But guess what? And now NDC for more a year primaries near the Adeno. And Brian TB a friend Fred Nwama. Now this particular Fred Nwama also contested as an MP for Ayawaso West. And Don Dumelo said that Ben Danam catches a main contest. And the funny thing is, Dumelo and Fred Nwama, they are best of friends. But Fred Nwama even campaigned for John Dumelo during that particular time. So he's seen it, and Dumelo is now saying he's back, and then he never told Fred Nwama that he won't be contesting, or say Fred Nwama a bad friend in Yamanyama in same P. We've seen it over and over and over again. Now, Minoka say this is what is really happening. For those of you who don't know what is really happening, John Dumelo about art Ebekas or contest. I'm afraid Nwama so or say he's not going to contest John Dumelo because he's been called to a higher duty to help the president, the former president, with his campaign in Yamanyama. And because of that particular thing, among forecast, no. But in a twist of events, recently a United Showbiz event, when the panelists were asked, do you think Fred Nwama's decision to pull out of the contest and make Dumelo go like uncontended, it is really wise. One man, controversial man, on OCS or fans, Miss G, or say there be Dumelo's decision to uncontest, Fred Nwama's decision to not contest Don Dumelo is a really stupid one. And Dumelo, let's call a spade, he's going to lose. You could see what really went on.
I was only happy say or contesting John, because we shared time at John Barna. John was too boastful. I say, holding any diabina in same your kind. I say, Fred, like he was so overconfident. Say he's winning. Well, Untina, I was happy. Say he's being contested, but I said, just to prove say the people can change. So politics here, we have to be winning, but it's also a back it down. Am I me feel say Abia or you're confident enough? He doesn't believe say people love him, because John is not the most loved person at that side. Now politics will be at me winning. And only see kind of the acquaintance also or back it down. Like he says, he's been called to a national duty. If that's the case, fine. Maybe I'm penny for them so to sign. Penny for them say on train sign. Who am I to say no? But then me personally, let me pay for new master change John. Yeah, let me prefer Nyama. If I had the right to vote at that side, I can vote for Nyama, not John.
Dancing.
Yeah, because I think say me honestly, apart from say John is a hard-working person, politically, I really feel say he is just hopeful to be an MP to prove. That is what I see. I should be a person who prove it. Me person me here by force. But you can be called to a destiny by God, and no but natural. And obi so a kwese bi amafota ka say nanado na o person o den on share papa ni onyam na nke say o president. That's what people see. Sa no mo kan won yes na me ka. But at the end of the day, o president, whether you like it or not. And he also proves say you've been called to win. But if Fred Nwama has backed down, I'm disappointed in the whole system at that side, because if be Fred, I want him to win. Fred and Beso will win because John dear, me who say Obako Lusu biom. Obesa Lusu. Yeah, I'm telling you. Say Obia or ni research or in a particular place.
Now research shows that the John Belusu.
Oh, the research say John Belusu biom. Because the people of that side they have their candidate. And apart from say he was so close, no say he could have won.
And so the people, no more candidates anyway.
Any people win here.
Sitting MP or more candidates, the whole.
Okay, so Minyaba, you've heard this. What is really going on? John Obelusana.
And Mr. Logic has say me and Casa, they never knew me say John Dumelo Ubelusu is and say, you know, like he's stating it emphatically as a day or a ballot paper. I don't know, but also politics, senior no one kind politics is not predictable.
Okay.
Obibeti miaba, even Gumpa pay, the way I Ghana for so son, so pani, the way I call the rallies near the echo judge or neck America papa no independent candidate, and I say 2023 was 2022, and I tell many about 2016 2020 is the and I go for the 8 years, and so
yeah, we did.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Next year, 8 years.
And year 20 say yes anko to aba na say gum papa no yenim say o wi ni anesa sara obi na kan say wo mo ko ne rally nyina je for kwa into want to aba na ma enti ono de on the ground no de ono ehu no oka but obi to say me no you know politics is a different ballgame altogether wow ho de mbeba no wona obewi ni and asane na wo kan ankasa say ankasa no people in this country have made up our minds already.
It's true.
We know who we are going for.
It's true.
You can't change anything.
I think Asin not really indicated that assertion.
You won't change anything. We know what you are looking for.
Yeah.
Yeni pefe. Send me to you pay now because just akosomo we are bad abema. Me say me oba because I have reasons why I am a woman.
Yeah.
Sa no be all reasons why obi choose obi on a ballot paper. And he say no the air na say at the end of the day we ba na ka say for nuama 2 John Dumelo 2.5, then we continue and then we know what we are doing. But everybody knows.
Based on what you've gathered, Ayawaso West Sogoma, honestly, is one of the constituencies.
A worshiper.
In terms of infrastructure development and the way Hoya saying, I really like the constituency.
University of Ghana, Legon and so, sir, we in constituency anymore.
I don't think so. I not necessarily Ayawaso West Sogoma or East near there.
Okay.
The West Sogoma is only Mawakwa.
Yeah.
That is the area.
That
area. Talking about.
Okay.
But so, of course, that area anymore. I've been there several times. In fact, my Romeo area now. There's good quarters. There's good road. Aside from that, so no, a banner. That's one of the few areas you move around everywhere. It's tarred and there's a gutter. Mikaina many artists be call this boom play. It's a cool boom play. A call. Hona boom play or Hona 3 music or there are lots of companies around there to say media companies. It's a very, very nice place. The way the place
the party in power is working over there.
It's really working. And one thing to realize is you know, Ayawaso West Oregon is more like a rich neighborhood. Anytime I go there, it reminds me of East Legon or North Legon. But more developed than in terms of infrastructure, new road. Let me use road. More developed than North Legon, but North Legon, even though it was squatters or Ayawaso was squatters or one more tents money, say be here for or more honor. In here for a living good. You go to Ubeko in here for be also quite a campaign where just Madam Lydia Hassan, me kunu your taxi, Lydia Hassan a taxi man.
Timmy to about him. Internet service logic as some working.
And we and Lucy one thing that really shocking is that you go to a candidate, you say a potential voter in Chenka's so Madam Lydia has some rent as so on Chiamame, me ban school university. So the woman is taken care of because Ayawaso do a peak. Just like you were telling me before, say actress be a can once we do a peak. No, Lydia Hassan and also that constituency ni kun Boache Jako or Yejuma pa.
And I come be
why because the late Boache Jako.
Obetoa so man.
Chemantie Jako. He did exactly a good job. So it do ni peak. It's not looking for gutters.
We are looking for nothing. We are just looking for somebody to be with us on the ground.
Take care of us. Are you taking care of her? So Lydia Hassan is intertwined with the as I only vote Otimi Kwamufi Krakodidi and Dumelo in a way because of that V8 issue, and create a good impression
about him
because and also a MPP stronghold. The reason why Dumelo usually as Onya a lot of votes a Legon students because there were a lot of Legon students and almost enclave in the they really voted for
him.
Dumelo. I think said Legon baby account. Legon baby account. So it is there. But one thing also when is Liaison have picked up, and the reason why Dumelo the margin was really close in 2020 was late Chamanteja by election. There were a whole lot of giddy in regards to the election. As I say, Emma, I think Don Dumelo one contested then. I remember. So Liaison one contested or something like that. About the main election, this was a woman, and this was John Dumelo. He was really known, and John Dumelo's campaign was loud. So there was a new woman who was continuing the legacy of her husband, and there's a new John Dumelo who also wants to show something. But John Dumelo's career has been marred with a whole lot of from the V8 or cosplay and J and then Mutru Moju or say that kind of thing. So the V8 alone paints a picture. Said John Dumelo, he's just in the same pattern like Mahama, Sicily Adapa or Prenedy. So in a way, it's very difficult. And MPP strong when we are learned. John Dumelo family in my name. Very learned.
MPP and Casanwa. It is a party that you go to the organizer office go and meet a lawyer. They are intellectuals.
Yeah.
It is when a seat is for MPP, it is difficult for an NDC person to penetrate.
Especially if it is an MPP
seat or area whatsoever. Especially Sawe Jagbawe, the municipal assembly or constituency, Tina Nizomu Haka. You can go and meet a lot of people and then Omo Tuabana. She won't come and campaign.
Okay.
We have a constituency around this area. She won't come there. But Nana, I tell you, almost the elephant crab near the Nipa home and this they'll vote for the
elephant. And I think that is the same thing they are trying to do with Sekaswa.
Hawakumsin. They don't, you don't know how, but some way somehow they just take captive of the places they belong to. It's difficult. So if John wants to win from that Ayawaso Wuogon thing, I think he has a lot of work to do.
He has a lot of because laptop now teacher remember the NSS.
Yeah, quite.
It's one more teacher laptop more we university or NSS to two different regions.
You know, and our laptop
exactly. So it's not really.
If he has to do it, he has to do a better job. He has to do something else because when sending a work on nothing on being infrastructure, be no academic or to I
don't know if you've been there.
I don't. I don't really know there particularly.
You know, I usually have some meetings at Mawako. Aside from that, because I work with certain
Mawako being A and C area.
Mawako has a lot of branches, but one of their branches, a friend is saying, Ayawaso Wuogon.
Like which? Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think so.
Oh, okay. Yes. I get it. Nice. Maybe I'm making easily gone. Oh wow, that's nice. And yeah, the battle is still a lot. Yeah, sure you are the but if that is wet, that is. I don't know how particular seat no pay. And our seat in review.
One thing you're asking to make sense because people are asking said Dumelo yenhwe a year nnuambema a year Kojo Opon Nkrumah.
Yeah.
Kojo Opon Nkrumah, when he wanted to be an MP, he went to the village. Because trust me, if Dumelo had picked a village being voter regional, he will have because the Hiani said you come inside.
Yes.
But you wanting to get Accra is another thing. What you
it's the
same thing.
Okay.
Who Dumelo crown? We farmer.
For the people.
So let's look at somebody like Okuju Tabla. Okuju Tabla of Free University pay Legon that time, and I entered, but he won. The MP for North Tongu, Okuju Tabla. And you see, Okuju Tabla was smart. If he had contested any of the gas, your friend says NDC strong, he will have lost. But he went straight to North Tongu, and he won. And then we've seen Okuju Tabla has become one of the viable and potential person in NDC.
In the NDC.
He's one of the people who is really contested. And I say, yes, a banner say, tackle corruption, in the flight. the shower in flights. This is the guy who's really doing well. So
it's working.
In a way, the politics the here so na be sim. So you can't that be one more meeting be the leaders of the the National Democratic Congress.
Because he's really working.
He's young too.
Yeah.
I think that this will be his third term as an MP.
12 years. He's going.
We need 2025. He'll be in Parliament for 16 years. And no or start this or contest it as a flag bearer for MPP. He is young. I think he's even less than 40 or so. He has a lot of years to contest this particular. So Dumelo, because if John Dumelo should lose this, a very blue, but also if he loses this, there are two things which will have to happen. If he loses this and NDC wins, what will happen is at the end of the day, he has a potential
appointment
of getting any appointment. And yeah, but if NDC loses, I don't know how he's going to. And NDC over time they get a more candidates. We lose 1, 2, 3. They pick somebody new.
So you can't come and spoil it. It's business. We are working.
Exactly.
So Oshana said, "Behana, you should try somewhere else. No, maybe I will pre because I say that place is for MPP and you are not coming to penetrate into it where you don't have any opportunity to come and do any gatabina. I don't say ubose. I'm not gate into one to mommy. And there are no." And in
terms of policies,
and that place to cry is not a farming society.
Exactly. So how are you going to balance? Unlike Okudutua Blakwa, who call a year North Tungwa. I'm saying that because I've been there several times.
Oh, okay.
I've been there several times. So you realize North Tungwa, Okudutua Blakwa, he has businesses there. He has a farming there. He has a consultancy firm there. He has a company there.
Exactly.
And other things. So, Osanso will be Wakra. Of course, yes. And I'll call the social media handler. You can see that there's work going on. In fact, Okudutua Blakwa, he's somebody that's, I think he's a lawyer. I don't know if some family can want some.
Any dia.
But what was word on the ground in regards to Okudutua? John Dumelo, what are people also saying?
John Dumelo, DSC, I send you one kind. We're expecting, say, Ankaibia or Bepre from other side. And the way he kept quiet now, he wasn't coming to talk, no. And from the layman's point of perspective, the name him say, I said, the air social media, the simple way. But Fred the Trinity or no Trinity, not just say, he was preparing. No, or shall say, or Bob one who tebite kum. But I say, Waba, or still no one about Bijina. And from all analytical processes, no, it's going to be a bit difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, so try from other zones a bit to me one yeah, we can't really tell.
Okay.
But as to what's Wuogon right now, the woman and then him and then on the policies, I think I'll be doing by him fan with two. 1,000 now now those things. All those things are red flags for him.
You should visit there one day. But on that same